Alright, let's solve this very common and foundational DSA problem for cracking interviews at big tech product companies. Given an integer array num and an integer target, we need to find two numbers from the array such that they add up to the target. Can you solve it? Yes? No? Let's see how to solve it. So first of all, we define a function toSum that takes in the array nums and an integer target, and it will return a list of two indices. Now we create an empty dictionary called num_map, and this will store the numbers we have seen so far as the keys and their indices as the values. Then we start a loop over the array using enumerate, and this way for each element we get both its index I and its value num. Then we calculate the complement, which is simply target minus num, and this is the number we are hoping to find in the hash map. So we check if the complement is already in the num_map. If it is, then we know we have already seen the other half of the pair, right? So if the complement exists, we immediately return the pair of indices, the index where the complement was stored and the current index I, and that gives us the answer. And if the complement was not in the map, then we simply store the current number with its current index I into the map, and this prepares us for all the future iterations. And that's it. Since the problem guarantees that there is always exactly one valid solution, the function will always return inside the loop. And since we are just traversing the array once in a single pass, the time complexity of this solution will be order of n. And since we are using a hash map over here to essentially remember the previous elements that we have seen, the space complexity will also be order of n over here, right? So I hope this is clear, and now I will see you in the next problem. Happy coding.